Hello and good afternoon, everybody. So, I know it has been some time since I put up some new videos, and for good reason. Those of you who have kept up with my latest videos will know that I've been putting a lot of work on the biblical chronology from Adam to the time of Christ. And I've also been putting in a lot of time and energy on accounting for the time from Adam to the end of the world. Now, for those of you uh, who haven't been following for a while, or who are just now following, this video is basically um, the fruit of my labor now, because I've been able to figure out that we are in the year 5949 AM, which stands for Anno Mundi, or Year of the World, which basically means that from the time of Adam to our present day, 5,949 years have passed. And here, as you guys can see, this is the Christian Forums website. And this is my blog here, Finding the True Year of Creation in Our Current Year. And I have two main series on here: Hiding the Messiah, Falsification of Genesis 5 and 11, and then also Biblical Chronology from Adam to the End of the World. So for the biblical chronology, as you guys can see, I cover and account for all of the years from Adam to the year 7,000. And I do this straight from the Bible. Okay. And then this is a quick description of my blog. And then, as far as the biblical chronology, as far as the second series, Hiding the Messiah, Falsification of Genesis 5 and 11, I basically go more in depth as to why the Jews who don't believe in Christ and want to hide his first and second coming, and just the simple fact that he is the Messiah, chosen by God, I go in depth as to why Genesis 5 and 11 are crucial in the timing of the Messiah, and I show why they altered the years in those two chapters and how exactly they did it. So again, I'm not gonna waste any time reading these things and going on anything unnecessary. So please, guys, check this out. I will leave a link in the description box so you can get straight to it. Other than that, what else is there to update you guys on? Well, since I mentioned that, I should show you guys something very cool here. Open up my Google Sheets. Okay, so here is here's a Jubilee timeline chart that I've created. So if you guys want this, I have a PDF file of this that I can email you guys. But pretty much here, you can see that I list the first 7 years, or first 7 years. I list the Shemitah years, okay? That's designated by the yellow boxes here. All right. So those represent the 7 year cycles, and then uh, here, these numbers here, okay, and that are 1 through 50, these represent the Jubilee cycles. So here, the reason why this box is gray and the number here on the 200 is gray is because that's letting you know there's something in the notes section. Okay. And then here, where you see the week number in column H, okay, these count up to 50 weeks here. I'll explain that in a little bit. And here, where it says Jubilee number, all right, now where you see this Jubilee, this marks the beginning of the first Jubilee. So this is the first Jubilee, first week. And then here, year 50 is when the first Jubilee ends. Okay. Then you scroll over, you got the start of the second Jubilee. And then year 100 is when it ends. Okay. Now, these numbers here under the Jubilee, these represent what week you're in. So for example, here in the first Jubilee, that's also the first week. And so at the end of that week, a total of 7 years have passed. Week 2, 14 years have passed. Week 3, 21, so on and so forth. Okay? And then let's see what else is there to explain here. Oh yes, so I mentioned that here under column H, it counts up to 50 weeks. So you'll notice that at week 50 is also signifying that 350 years have passed, because 50 times 7 is 350. Okay. And you can see that right here. Now this year 0, the reason why that is there, it's not because it's like week 0. It's just to show you that it resets. So it goes back to, counting 1 over here, in other words. Because as you'll notice, the 8th Jubilee, okay, it can't begin its count until after the 50th year. So let's go back to the top. So here you see year 1, and then you see year 50. Now, this is the first year, okay? Oh, excuse me. Yeah, this is the first year of the second Jubilee. All right, but to say this properly, it would be considered you're in the second year of the first week of the second Jubilee. Okay, so here, second year, and then you find the Jubilee, and then you're in week 1. Okay. Now this is important to understand. So this here, column H, where it says week numbers, okay, I'm just showing you guys the total number of weeks that pass, and then it resets at 50. Now, if you want to now for those of you who are reading the Book of Jubilees, and you want to chart the things on there, okay, that's why I've also included the weeks under the Jubilee number. Okay, because pretty much what this means, since there's 7 weeks, okay, 1 Jubilee is equivalent to 7 weeks plus 1 year. Okay, because 7 times 7, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 49 years plus 1 year. So 1 Jubilee is equivalent to 7 weeks and 1 year. Okay. Anyways, with that out of the way, something else I want to point out to you guys. So as you can see here on the left side, I have the Anno Mundi year, and then on the right side I have the BC slash AD year. And then I put a note on what happened: creation of the world in Adam, according to the reckoning of the Septuagint slash LXX. All right. And I also include other notes like this. What's another one? There's that. Oh, here's the other cool thing I want to show you guys. So I actually chart the oh, where is it here? Okay, so here at 49 or 4692 Anno Mundi, okay, this is the first Olympiad, all right, and I tell you when it happens, and then here 4720 is the 7th Olympiad, when Romulus builds the city of Rome. So I include those years and dates as well. And then, of course, I always mark the box gray so that you know the year. So, for example, here it's 42. The way you know it is 4692. Okay, this is 4650 here. So 4650 plus 42, 4692. That way it's easier for you guys to count and keep track of the Jubilees while you're looking at this chart. And as you can see here, something else I want to show you guys. So if you look at like the red boxes, you'll notice it makes, I mean, look at this nice, beautiful pattern it just makes, you know. It's kind of like a, you know, they're like descending steps, you know. It's like, it is so cool, like the way God's timeline just like works out and fits. Okay, now this purple box here, that represents the year that the Jews claim we're in according to their modern calendar. However, I have put our current year here, 5949. So that brings us to the 6th year of the 7th week, okay, of the 119th Jubilee. Okay, that's where we are. Now, in relation to where Christ is, okay, when Christ is going to make his second coming, here we go. Year 6000, I've made a note. Okay, 6000 Anno Mundi is 530 AD and is also the 327th Olympiad and the end of Daniel's 70-week prophecy and the Great Tribulation and the beginning of the 1,000-year reign of Christ. Okay? So as you can see, next year we will be at the close of the 119th Jubilee, which means that in 2023 will be the first year of the first week of the 120th Jubilee. All right, now from there, okay, so and follow along with me. Next year, which is 2022, we will have exactly 50 years before the year 6000. Okay, now this box right here, okay, 5993. Let's look at that. Okay, boom, right here. Start of Daniel's 70th week to the beginning of the Great Tribulation and the mark of the beast. Okay, so this timing is super important, guys. So here in the year 5993 is the start of the 70th week. So at that time, the third temple will be completed. Now, once we reach the 3.5 years of Daniel's 70th week, that's when the Great Tribulation will begin. And it's going to be at that time that the mark of the beast will be handed out. Okay? And the Great Tribulation will last from 5,996 all the way to here. Or excuse me, not to there. To the year 6,000. Okay? That's why on here I have it listed like this: 5993 to 5996.5. Okay, that's 3.5 years. And then from 5996.5 to the year 6,000, that's another 3.5 years. Okay, so anyways, guys, if you want this and you want to look at it more closely for yourselves, just email me. I will leave my email description in the link, or in the link in the description box, and I will also leave the link to my blog so you guys can read my work from beginning to end for yourself. Other than that, I pray that this work blesses you. Oh yeah, and check this out. Hold on, I gotta show you guys one more thing. So right here, when we get to the bottom, look at this. Year 7,000. Look how perfectly God's timing and his calendar and jubilees just line up. You can't get past this. Okay? 7,000 years, 140 the jubilee. Okay? It's the end of the world. End of the 1,000-year reign. Final battle between God and Satan. Final judgment. Old world ends and new world begins. Okay? So, now you guys have a clear timeline to work with to get all of your affairs in order. Okay? Now the wool can no longer be pulled over your eyes unless you let the devil do it. Love you all and God bless.